Okay, we are live on YouTube. Okay. It started, Sunil, YouTube?
Yes, sir. We are live.
Okay, good. Excellent. So welcome. This is 42nd day today, or what is it?
Yes, it is 42.
Okay, good. So day 42nd, that means my memory is good. It's also helping me improve my memory while trying to remember 41 to 42. What did I say yesterday? What breakfast did you have yesterday? Do you remember? We don't. Okay. So that is what is important. We don't remember what we did. Okay. So this is one of the exercises which helps us. Now, you remember we were writing the destiny story and I talked to you of what I realized. Okay. If you want to know the details of all what I'm talking about, then you have to listen to my YouTube talks and especially the TED talk. It's in English also, it's in Mongolian. I'm still waiting for them to put it up in Hindi. And I'm sure they will do that soon. Okay. So, and that way, and if you want any specific language, like if Vajargal says, yes, I will do it in Slovakia. And if Dulamsaran says, I will do it in Korea. If Maria says, I will spread it out in Japan, then I will translate that. Betty already told Russian. So after Hindi, it is Russian. And by the way, the Telugu was better last time, Sunil, just to let you know. Okay. So listen to that. It will tell us the story. It will tell us there. And also the story is in the books. So when I started implementing, it was for a disease state to correct it, and it started getting corrected. It started working in human beings at every level, at any age. That was the beauty. It used to work at any age. And as we started working with this system, ACE to MEF sciences within each person, and the ACE intelligence which belongs to each person, when we started strengthening, we saw a lot of changes in the human beings. But we noticed that animals started coming and sitting when we were doing these exercises next to us. And the products which created, animals used to first come and take over their space. And they would sit there. They would feel a balance. They would be in a state of peace. So that means this whole system, these techniques, tones, and tools which we're developing was just not meant for humans only. It's meant for animals also. That was the interesting fact. And from animals, when we started doing that and working with animals with all the tools, because we can't talk to them, we can't tell them what to do. We can do the technique ourselves, but it will be happening in them also. They realize and experience even earlier than us. And it was a lesson from this universal existence telling me that this system is universal. It will work at every level. Okay. So animals. Then it started working in agriculture, plants. We still remember a story where we worked on a tree 1 year before. Amongst all the trees, we chose one tree and worked on it. All the Mongolian students at that time worked on that tree from the window. The next year, when Nikhila came and she taught, they went and checked that. Before doing the exercise, they went and checked that tree. All the other trees were as they were, but this tree had flourished. This tree had become greener. So that means it also responded. So they also have feelings. They have perceptions. They have senses. They should be talked to. So then we started developing systems in agriculture. How to, the water which is being given to the plants, the watering, if we just change the ACE intelligence of that water ability, ACE intelligence ability of the water to trigger the strengthening of the ACE intelligence of all the plants, all the insects, all what is there inside the soil, it started affecting, it started working. better response. So anything living, it was working. And then the thing, okay, now you work on non-living. So you work on, that is where we started working on crystals and everything. And can we change something like that? So after all the non-living things are also alive. They are all made of electrons, protons, and neutrons only. So everything which they are made of, the 5 elements, those things were living structures, and they started responding to this ace intelligence methodology. Because they also have an intelligence. Every atom has an intelligence. That was the understanding we got. So now for tomorrow, tell me that I told this story up till here. I will take it beyond living and non-living to something else now. So this is how year by year things changed, things improved. We got more knowledge and more understanding of our inherent abilities. And that was the basis of creating many tools which can be used in order to help ourselves strengthen our ace intelligence, our healing ability, our well-being ability. Okay. So we are working on the endocrine system. Okay. Endocrine diseases. So now here in the endocrine system, I told you, when you give the instruction, place it on your hand. Both the hands first on the heart when you start. See, the moment you placed it on the heart, and see what is happening around, inside you and outside you. Don't do anything else. Just keep breathing. Body knows at this time we are going to do this. It switches on into that state. And you already start feeling the silence, the peace. You go into a relaxed mode, quiet head, getting ready to manifest something new. Whatever you say in your statement, it will do that. But I told you one thing. Once something is resolved, please update your resolve form and do something, some other area. Okay. So one hand here, focus, attention, awareness is here. Place another hand on the organ concerned. So Kamal, for Annie and Mama, you know what it is. Ask them to place one hand there, one hand on the bladder, one hand on the upper chest for Mama. And most important, after coming in this state, it's a getting ready to manifest. But if you don't tell what you want, it will not happen. So you have to tell, give the instruction. This is the time to give the instruction. That is why the statement is there. I want, so what is this instruction you're giving? I want all the blocks. I want to dissolve all the blocks which is holding me back. To be holistically healthy, my upper back for Mama, my mobility for Annie. Holistically wealthy, whatever you wrote in the resolve form. And lastly, holistically wise life. What is holistically wise life? Happy, successful, fulfilled. That's for Mama and Annie to understand. Mm. 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 That was my intention to do this for all of you. For your well-being. Move your toes, move your fingers, wipe your hands, cover your face, open, close your eyes 3 times. With eyes open, separate your hands. And please don't forget to write the change. And whatever one word or whatever you're feeling today, you'll write holistic well-being state before number, after number, plus the feeling. And YouTube, and why are we doing that? You all know it, to hold this state. Whatever feeling you will write, that feeling will continue throughout the next 24 hours. And all those who are on YouTube, please make sure you share. Many of you have already subscribed, but don't forget to like and share. And if you have not following, follow also. And if you press the notification button, it will tell you the class has started. That means we are live. And now is the time for seeking the truth collectively, or satsang. Sang means collective, and sat means seeking the truth in that group, collective group. Okay. Why are we always seeking the truth? Why is it called satsang? This is to usher in the true age, Sat Yug, or golden age. And why is it called golden age? All the people are at the divine level. And divinity is golden. Okay. Ask questions. Any questions, Sunil?
Not yet, sir. They shared their before and after.
अब तो नए लोग आ रहे हैं ना YouTube में थोड़े थोड़े.
हाँ.
See, what matters, whether you have a question or not, if you don't have time, you should listen to this every day at 6:30 morning, I told you. Why you should listen is there is a collective space of silence, peace. Anytime you're not feeling okay also, just go to the YouTube and listen to this one, because that it's not about what is being said, it's about that state of being. So it will bring you, and being there, automatically you come into the resonance of the state of being. So you get out of your situation and start coming to the state of being. Okay, good. First question is Tesma, right? Yeah, Dolgor, I'm coming to Mongolian.
Нөгөө хэрэг хөвчтэй байхгүй тэгээд архааны систем дээр зэ булчиргаан дээр ажиллах нь зөв үү? Тэр методны артрит гэдэг нь байна. Тэр методны артрит гэдэг нь.
Wait, change it to, yes. Wait. No translation mode, so we can hear English and everybody can hear at the same time. Whatever Dolgor is. Yes, go ahead, Dolgor.
So Tisma has an issue, rheumatic.
Yes,
So where should she work on? Is it immune system or what? She said.
Rheumatic? No, she will work on the immune system and the heart.
Зүрхэн дээрээ ажиллаарай. Зүрхний чи
I'll show
яг
you. Okay.
дархлааг хариуцсан байгаа шүү дээ. Сэрэ бэлчж байгаа тий. Тэгэхээр
This is
яг
This is the center of the chest. We go to the left, little bit, that's the heart, and then the other hand on the immune system. Upper chest, okay? This is where she's working to jumpstart the engine.
ингээд яваад ажиллаарай.
Okay. Yes. Go back to normal mode, translation mode. I'll talk to Karthike.
Okay.
Yes. Karthike, come up.
Good evening, sir. Namaste.
Namaste. Good evening.
Sir, I would like to share my experience.
Please do.
So recently I have undergone 2 surgeries. One is related to the heart and one is related to the stomach diaphragm. So when I first went when I first undergone the heart surgery, my stomach's diaphragm got opened, and this year February 26th I had undergone a surgery again. So
for the diaphragm.
Yes. So what doctors did is they have did through robotic surgery and have did some stitches. So post that also, I used to feel the pain in the lower rib. I mean, below the lower ribs. So this is from the last 6 years. So recently, what has happened is I met Hariraju sir in Hyderabad. I came to know about you, so I went over there. So sir said, I mean, you have an talent of self-healing yourself. I mean, like you can heal yourself.
Yes.
So it's been a month now. Only once I have experienced the pain near my lower lips. So it's completely erased now. And I came to know that I can heal myself. And with the past sessions which I had with you, so you says that only 5% of time you have to meet the doctors, right? Only 5%. Like I have clearly understood about it, and my health is also improving day by day. And from the last 1.5 to 2 months, I'm not taking any medicines and I'm not consulting any doctor. So I started healing myself, and my confidence level is also increased.
Very good. So what you understood and what you've learned, and the message for everybody is that it is mandatory to go to any doctor, Ayurveda, homeopathy, anyone. There's nothing wrong. It is good. Karthike, don't go video. Yeah. Nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong. In fact, you should consult them. It gives you a little more clarity. They do the investigation. They give you the medicines. All that is 5% only. Now, let us say, when you go and meet a doctor, how long are you with the doctor? Tell me. Hardly any, right? And rest of the time, you're with yourself. So rest of the time, who is healing? You. That is 95%. So you should not leave any stones unturned. Follow the rules, follow the medical system, follow whatever is advised. That is very important. Even the food which you eat is part of the 5%. Even the water which you drink is part of the 5%. This is what you give in order for the body to heal itself naturally. So remember, you are the main person in your healing. So give credit to yourself. Very important to give credit to yourself. That's like you didn't have the understanding. So whatever doctor says, medicine says, that is what is working. No, that is only helping to make you work with ease. Okay. So that's the message. Perfect.
And
Very good share, Karthikeya.
one more thing, sir.
Yeah.
So I recently had a dream where I experienced the taste of food, sense of touch, and I mean when I'm sleeping. So when I woke up, I can remember the things which I had in my dream, and that what I ate, what food I ate, everything. And the persons who are there with me, the touch when we had a hug or shake hands, I can experience that. Can I know why, sir?
Why? That is an ability of the human body.
Okay.
And dreams are, although you think it's just a dream, but it's really happening. It's actually really happening in the sleep. So I'll tell you, normally what happens in deep sleep, our soul leaves out of the body. That is when every night it leaves to rejuvenate itself. It goes and meets everything past, whatever their friends and everything, whatever you do is actually happening at the soul level outside the body. It travels. Understand? That's a natural thing.
Understood.
We are not aware that we are traveling. Dream is one of the ways to tell you that this is what you did. It's very rare. And some people travel intentionally, do astral travels, but you people, or we all humans, do it naturally every night. Remember, that is why we are refreshed in the morning. It's not just because you rested and that sleep. It is also going and sourcing more charge to come back to life again, to be able to impart for the next day. This is
Got it.
a phenomena which happens. Just for your information, we don't know all this. Only when people who have experienced it tell you, then you understand.
Understood, sir.
Great.
And why do we get tears while actually I used to get tears while watching some movies, visiting some devotional places, and I recently experienced some. I went to a temple over there while I meditated along with my mom. When I closed my eyes, it's completely pitch dark, and suddenly I experienced some thunders reflecting opposite to me. And when I opened my eyes, I mean it's completely clear, and I had some relaxation.
Yes. So now first you talked of tears.
Yes.
So they are called tears of joy, and tears of joy also happen after a release of something which is not wanted. So tears is an indication that a cleansing inside you has happened. Letting go is happened. That creates a feeling of joy. When you let go, it's joy. I'll tell you very simple. You hold on to go to the toilet, and because there's no toilet nearby, you're holding on, and you want to go for number one. And then when you go there and you let go, and can you see a feeling of relief which you have in the
Yes.
whole body which was holding on? That is what actually happens. So whatever was being held together for a long time, you went to the temple, the environment of the temple was such that all the people are coming for the let go, for asking for something. And they are doing something in that area and strengthening that temple space by going around and doing production. And that is the vortex. They're strengthening the vortex of that space. So when you go there, you come into a conducive environment to let go of whatever holding you back, and you start getting tears. And it's a sort of internal cleansing which is happening. It's actually happening.
Understood.
Yeah. It's amazing. Our system is so beautiful. We think it's all mystery and it's all this thing, but all these mysteries are, once you understand all this magic, it becomes a reality for you. Now, whenever you go to temple, you know what is happening. It will take you to another depth.
Understood.
And the temple has a collective energy. That means so many people are visiting and doing, no? So it has a collective force. Okay, good. Chalo.
Understood.
Thank you. Good
Thank
for
you,
the
sir.
share. So all this share is, Sunil, you should take it up for.
Yes, sir. I have it down.
You tell the boys and they will cut it out. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Anything else? Okay.
No, sir.
No.
Nothing
no.
need to mention.
Okay. So you have to understand, when the parents have extreme love for their children. And so when a baby is sleeping in the lap of the father or mother, it's totally trusting them now. That they will hold me, they will not allow me to fall. It is not worrying about that. So in their lap, in their embrace, even if child, remember when you're carrying the child, there could always be a fear of falling down or something happening. But no, they have total trust, total faith in the parents, father and mother. That is the key. I want you to let go and put your total trust in your creator, father creator, mother creator. Total trust in father creator, mother creator. They will not let you fall. They will look after you. They will make sure of everything. If you need healing, yes, they will do it. Just hold you and the healing will happen. Embrace. Totally. So that is why we say that force is there, involuntary force is there. That power, their power is keeping you alive. And you are worried about what is going to happen. I leave my worries to my parents to take care of it. Don't they take care of it? Your actual mother, father, if you need help, they give you, right? They will sacrifice and they'll give you, right? Because they have an extreme sense of love, joy, happiness, compassion. So that is what it's all about. I want you to let go, have total trust and faith in the creator inside you, and voluntarily. So what are the things they can give you? They can give you everything. For example, abundance. So you just take action and do, and have trust and faith first in yourself, and then that there is their hand on top of you, their blessings in front of you. They are with you. And voluntarily, because you don't feel it, that's involuntary, voluntarily ask. I seek the experience of your power flowing through me, because I know you're inside me. You're my partner. You're my mother, father inside me. You're my divine inside me. You're the teacher inside me. You're the soul inside me. I want to feel it in every breath of mine. I want to feel that partnership which is there with me at all levels. It's involuntary. That's why you don't feel it. Because you don't focus on it. I want to voluntarily feel it. Flow and show me the results. For the example, not show me, flow. And I want to experience that flow. You want to experience the abundance? That's how it will happen. With total trust and faith that I will be given. Money, I will be given. The money has been given to you for you to sustain yourself and use the money to show the face of what is inside you, the creative force, the divine force, everything. And when you see them, you will have a shine. Now ask me a question. So you can feel all the four. So it's like feeling the 4-level power steering in your life. The walking, actions, everything is 4 times more stronger than what you actually knew as the body. You will face everything fearlessly. So I want you to understand holistic happiness in your personal life, economic success in your professional life, and then purpose life, spiritual fulfillment in your purpose life is the desire of all these four collective forces inside you. Just trust them. They will make it happen. After all, you're alive. Are you keeping yourself alive on your own? No. These four things inside your heart is which is keeping you alive. So they'll make sure that every action of yours is going to bring holistic happiness, economic success. And that is not just for yourself. It is for all the partners also. In partnership, you have to give to everybody, right? So first, when you create, it is for you. Now, whatever extra is left is for the partners, whatever they want it. They want to use it for the we, they want to use it for the us, they want to use it for this whole universe. Then you invest. Take that money, spend it there without worrying that it's going to be finished. So you're earning money not for just security. This is the change which is happening inside me. You will be provided for. You will be healed. You will be part of the abundance to be used everywhere. And not only this life, all that abundance of yours should be used subsequent generations to help. That's called the legacy builder. Okay, perfect. That's it. Thank you. Any questions you have after listening to this? Ask me.
Sir, in YouTube, from Nanda Kumar, today he's watching live. Please explain spiritual bank to safeguard.
Spiritual bank to safeguard.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, what is your ability? What is your capability? See, as you do the spiritual practices, you start attaining certain powers and qualities. Now, I am a healer, people say. So now they are using all their spiritual bank in order to heal the others. And they're feeling very proud. I can heal. I can do this. Absolutely wrong. You are the one who is losing. You should never use your spiritual ability. It is for your growth. Retain it so that you can grow higher. Remember that you cannot heal. When you try to heal somebody, you are the loser. Whatever anybody may say in any system, I have understood all of that. Healing abilities within that person. So your guidance as a healer should be to guide them. How they can self-heal themselves. Don't try to heal them. Okay. So the thing is, so in your spiritual bank, which is there, always use that bank by guiding the others with the steps you took in order to strengthen your spiritual bank, and teach them also. Do not use. And the example is, just like we do not tell anybody how much money we have. Remember, we get messages, don't write this, don't tell this, don't share passwords. All that thing is there, right? Don't give your bank address. It's the same thing for the spiritual bank. You never tell. You have to be humble and never talk about your growth to anybody. Never tell them what you possess, whether it is money or the spiritual thing which you're talking of, spiritual bank. And don't talk of your abilities to anybody. Now, you can talk of your ability, or you can discuss this at a level of another person who is at the same level. You can discuss. Still, you don't share your ability. Keep it down. I know I can do it. I don't have to tell everybody. Be humble. Be grateful to the father, mother. Only time you can use this, 2 reasons. When there is somebody who is dying, who's trying to commit suicide, and you are there, you can use your spiritual force to stop them. You will lose a little. You will lose a little. You will have to make up afterwards to go back to that level again. You lose some money, some spiritual money. And the more truth you tell, the spiritual brand goes bigger. So during this time, if you have to lie something to make them realize by telling them and telling a lie, that means you have lost something. You can prevent them from dying and you can tell a lie. Just to save their life. Because they have unnecessarily giving up for their life. For what? They are meant to do something. They were not born just for anything, not doing anything. They were not born to die. They were born to contribute. Okay. That's it. I hope it helped you, Nandakumar. And there's a further question, ask me. No more, Sunil? Then I can go to Alima.
Yeah, no, sir.
Yes. Speak up, Alima.
Багш нөгөө сая бас юм хичээлийн үе унтах үед болон бясалгалын хүний сүнс биенээсээ гаргаа гэж хэлсэн шүү дээ. Тэгээ бясалгалын үеэр гэдгийг дэлгэрэнгүй ярьж гэж.
So you just said, you talked about, the spirit leaves the body, especially when Kartikeya was talking about during the sleep and sometimes during the meditation. So can you talk little more about how the spirit leaves the body during the meditation?
Oh, when you are in deep sleep, you're not conscious. In the unconscious state, people fall from horizontal state to vertical, the central tube, the Sushmana tube. Okay. And so that verticalization helps you to leave. This verticalization also happens when you die. Okay. If somebody is horizontal, existing, that means there are the chakras which are like this. Okay. But a child, the whole tube is like this before it gets broken into all the 7 chakras. So that whole tube is there. That's why it descends inside. The soul descends, the soul force, the force comes in and stays here. Every night you fall into that vertical state and you travel out. Okay. Same thing happens during the meditation. These all chakras fall into vertical alignment. If you want to keep this permanent, we have the workshop called Freedom. Clear? That's it. No more questions. Any answers were there? That will be the last I will listen, Sunil.
Sir, it is from Yugender in Zoom chat only. Sir, in home, how to energize all items, food, water, reserve, it is.
Ancient tradition. Pray to the food before you consume it. Take that water and sprinkle. That's the method. It starts from that process. And you cannot you cannot energize. You let go of whatever is holding back in that thing. And whatever is not clean is what you're removing by that process. Just before eating. But there are tools which we have created in order to charge the water, the food, whatever it is. For example, the disc. I don't know whether it is here. Yeah. Okay. So when you use this disc also, it helps to charge, and this method is written, everything. But yourself, if you're doing, is praying just before. That is why the culture, whatever religion, they always pray before they consume. And at that time, try to see that we don't see the phone. Okay? But that is going to take away all the energy. Be totally in the food. Be totally in that gratitude that will charge the food. Energization process is the let go process. That's when it becomes energized. You can't give anything from yourself to that. See, after all, you're eating the food to get energy, right? If you give away your energy, what is the use? And when you eat the food also, when you're totally focused on the eating process and munching process and focused on the digestion process where it is happening in a state of peace, it's good. That is why we can put some sort of mantras or some sort of vibrations which is practiced. Okay, Yogendra. Thank you, everybody. Give me leave. I will go now today. Okay. Enjoy your rest of your Sunday. God bless and thank you. For me, the Sunday is just begun. Okay. God bless and love.